En este día presente, por nuestro real edicto perpetuo, echamos y mandamos salir de los dichos reinos y señoríos nuestros a los judíos e judías.
The Lord God is soon to bless me with a new offspring. My wife is with child, and can already feel in her womb the kicks of the being that is struggling to make his way into the world. But, unlike his brothers and sisters, he will not be able to listen to the tales told by his elders on the banks of the Kalis, nor run through the narrow streets of the Jewish quarter, nor read his first sidrot at his bar mitzvah when he's 13 years old. And yet, when he grows up, and we have woken up from this terrible nightmare, I shall speak to him with nostalgia about Tarazona, this city on the boundaries of Aragón in the heart of Sephardic territory, which warmly hosted for many years the Jewish religion and the three cultures that gave life to it in a crucible of coexistence. I have just prayed for the last time in the synagogue, which for many centuries bore witness to our prayers. Hand in hand with Miriam, whose tears are glistening like starlight in her eyes, I wish to take this final evening walk with her in the land of the Moncayo. What madness lies behind this decree issued by our sovereign, Don Fernando, for whom we are coffers and treasure, to expel us from the land where our fathers' fathers and our grandparents' grandparents were born, and to which we may never be able to return. We walk with measured tread in the conspiratorial silence of the semi-deserted streets, where each corner holds a multitude of incomparable memories, where so many childhoods, so many hopes have gone by. Now there is hardly anyone left. Of the 70 families that lived in the Jewish quarter, some left 3 days ago for Naples. Those of us who are going to Tudela, seeking shelter from our kinfolk, have waited until the very last moment. Others are harbouring doubts, or have already converted to Christianity, taking city worthies as their godparents. Yesterday, I witnessed how the convert Johann Ferrandez begged his wife Dueña to become a Christian, and she, after melting in a long embrace, consented. Such are the ties of love. My heart is split into two. I feel Jewish, but at the same time Aragonese. What a terrible dilemma for my people, to remain here praising the God of Israel in secret, or to exalt his greatness outside Aragon, the land we love. We have always lived in the Jewish quarter, in the shadow of the Thuda Tower. And no synagogue or mosque could ever rival the Tower of the Magdalena in height. Its stature symbolized power and preeminence. We brought culture here. We introduced precepts from the Talmud into the privileges of Aragon. We lent money to farmers and artisans, lords and councillors, and even to the dean and chapter of the sale. We shared shops and market stalls. Our artisans tanned hides, wove wool and hemp, and clothed dignitaries with fabrics brought from Flanders. Surely you have not forgotten our determined efforts to rebuild the ruined city, stone by stone, after it was sacked by the troops of Pedro I the Cruel, King of Castile. No, do not allow the memory to be blotted out. Educate your children to show respect for what is different. Recover and love your past, because in this way you will remember yourselves. In truth, I say to you that although 70 times 7 years go by, no one shall silence our longing to return to this promised land one day. As Rabbi of the synagogue, I charge you with safeguarding our heritage, our venerable scrolls, our homes, and the echo in the memory of our names, who helped to build the most beautiful city my eyes have ever seen, Tarazona, the Little Jerusalem.